everyone, welcome back to our channel. My name's Genevieve. If you're new here, I make motherhood content, minimalist motherhood and lots of other bits and bobs really. I've got a little boy called George who is 18 months old, and if you look back at some of my other videos, he does feature in them. He's just down for a nap at the moment, so I thought I'd take this opportunity to talk about a subject I feel like a lot of parents struggle with in the beginning, and I just wanted to give you some of my ideas, some of my tips, some of the products I used and how to prepare for baby-led weaning. First thing I wanted to talk about was Highchair. So there's so many out there, obviously we all know there's so much choice for parents these days, but I just wanted to talk about the Highchair that I would recommend and what I found works best for us. So the Highchair we ended up buying was the Trip Trap, the Stokey Trip Trap. I will insert a clip of it here with George, the infamous Georgie, using it. So we decided to go for that one. Simply because it's obviously aesthetically pleasing, more aesthetically pleasing than most, but also because it grows with your child, and it's got great support, great foot support, which is essential with baby-led weaning. Bear that in mind when you're choosing a high chair, that your baby can put their feet on a platform of some sort to give them some extra support. It is quite important when it comes to baby-led weaning because it can prevent choking, so that is a definite. It also comes with different add-ons that you can purchase, so like the straps, the extra support around the baby. Obviously I'll insert a clip so you can see, and it also comes with a feeding tray. And to be honest, during the first few months, first pretty much 6 to 8 months really, or a year even, we just put food on the tray and then we just washed up the tray. So that made life a lot easier because we didn't have to think so much about different plates and different bits of cutlery that we needed to wash up. And then as George has got older, we've taken the tray away, and of course you will see him quite a lot just sat at the table. So what's quite nice about this high chair is it can just slot straight into a table, and you can sit and eat with your baby, and it's really nice because you have that sort of interaction with them while you're eating. It's just a fantastic product, so I fully recommend it. I tried a number of bibs, stupidly, but the bib that we went for and we use all the time is one of these lovely little bucket bibs. So these are great, they catch all the food, dead easy to clean. If you're going out anywhere, they fold up really small in a little, scrunch it up in a little ball and pop it in your bag. These are fantastic, so don't go for any fancy old bib with, you know, frills on it, or I don't know, some of the bibs out there are just, it's going to get food on it, it's going to get disgusting. You know, you don't want to be forever having to put stuff in the washing machine, so this is ideal. We tried out a number of different plates. Some of them are great with the like sticking down, others not so great, just do not stick, like you cannot stop your child from flipping the plate over. This, however, has been pretty much George proof, pretty much. I've had a couple of instances where he's managed to flip it over, but it's very rare that he does. And this is an easy peasy feeding plate, tray, mat, whatever you'd like to call it, and it's in a little smiley face. And you can also get them designed for Trip Trap, so they specifically fit to the Trip Trap tray, because the only downside with the Stokey Trip Trap tray, that's quite a tongue, is that a lot of plates with the suction on the bottom do not stick. I think it's because of like the texture of the actual feeding tray that it causes it to just not want to stick basically. But once George was able to just sit at the table at the correct height, we just went for this because I've heard a lot of things about it, and it's pretty much George proof. There's some like just some little spoons for your little little one to try feeding themselves with. A majority of the time George does just use his hands, but he is getting to grips with a spoon now. Excuse me. So you can get these on Amazon. So I went for this little by the same brand as the placemat. It's called Easy Peasy, and it's a little spoon, and it's got like little little spots here that stick up and on this bit, so it kind of teaches your baby like where the end of the spoon is by feeling for it when it's in their mouth, and it's great because they can chew on it. It's easy for them to hold. And the same with this one. This is just off Amazon. I can't remember what brand. I think it's Bibs or something. Yeah, I'll have to have a look. I'll link everything in the description box down below. But this one is like a little spoon with, again, the little bumps on the back, and it's kind of like a dummy because it's got this guard here, so they can't gag on it. They can't shove it right at the back of their throat, if you see what I mean. And it's great because they can teeth on it, and they can hold this. And I usually used to give George like mashed potato or porridge and see if he could feed himself with it, so that's great as well. I went for this one purely because one of my favourite YouTubers, Kayla Buell, recommended it and used it for her son Jackson when she was weaning him. It tells you everything really, from safety to the advantages of baby-led feeding. It's got a whole chapter on how to start, when to start, what to start with. Allergy rules as well. So a great tip that I got from this book is when you're doing allergy food groups, so like egg, dairy, fish, peanuts, do it in the morning, so then you can monitor your child throughout the day to see if they have a reaction, because obviously if you give them like a meal at night with one of these items in them, you're not going to know because they're asleep. Great product I used was a steaming colander. You can basically, it's a metal utensil that goes inside one of your own saucepans. You put veg in it, like a little bit of water on the bottom, and then you place the lid on top, and it's just basically you steaming your vegetables, and it's fantastic. I used it all the time with George when we first started out, and I still use it now. Now George is pretty much, he has one bottle a day, and that's in the morning, and then we give him a little bit at night if he feels like it. But he's pretty much on solids now. He enjoys his food. He has got a little bit picky. He is flexing his fussy muscles at the moment. He used to love egg, and now all of a sudden, just out of nowhere, no, don't like it. So it's definitely a process, guys, and it's a journey, and keep it fun and keep it light-hearted, you know. Don't be too concerned about how much your baby's eating. Just look at what they're eating through the week. It will put your mind at ease, and it will help you feel less concerned about how much they're eating. And don't forget, you know, as they grow up, as they get older and they can communicate what they like and what they don't like, it will get easier. And even if they're not going to touch that piece of broccoli, or they're not going to touch those peas, or they're not going to touch that egg, just keep exposing them to it and keep putting it in front of them. And even if he just puts it in his mouth and spits it out, at least he's still being exposed to it. So I would definitely say that that is another key point, and from experience I have found has worked for us. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video today. I know it was sorry if I was rambling on quite a bit, but it's a big topic and it's an important one, and I really enjoyed the weaning process, and I just wanted to give some advice for any other mums out there that are struggling or just about to start the weaning process. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Love reading your comments. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.